Hi lads, got me brew. Beautiful. Gorgeous. You hear the birds? Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I watch his channel a lot. I think he's called Sandy. Or Bivouac Jack. But I've been watching his firelighting with friction fire. I'm just bowled over, it's brilliant. I've not tried it myself yet, but I will do. Anyway, he replied to a message I sent him, and he's told me what woods to look for, but to be truthful lads, I don't know my woods really. I'm going to learn though, and just put my brew down. I've done with it now. One minute while I find it. In my pocket. I bought this book, Trees, and it's a good book. So, you know, it's all in colour and it goes through all the popular ones and how to identify them in winter, and it says, don't know if you can see that, it says £8.99 there, but I paid £3.59 from Go Outdoors. They have a sale on all the time. Well, I don't think they have anything else on, just sales, sales, sales. And you get some good bargains, you know, when you go in and see. Anyway, I seen this after watching his friction fire. So I bought this and I'm going to have a read of it, and he's told me what to look for. So that's my book. I've got a couple of Ray Mays books, and I've read they're good, they're really good, and I watch his programmes like you probably all do, and I watch The Survivor Man, and you know, and they're brilliant. If it can encourage people to come out and just spend a night out, you know, they'll love it. And if we can get that kit together, lads, and show people, tell them where to buy it, I think it'll be a success. I think you'll get a few more people coming out, really do. Really, really do. Love me brew in the woods, love it. And it tastes better when you're outdoors for some reason. I feel like a big kid me when I'm out here, I really do. Feel as if I've been let loose and just sit back and chill. Mint, absolutely mint. You know, people go on cruises. I'm not knocking people who go on cruises, because the world's a beautiful, beautiful place. You know, people who see these destinations, but I think, do they really see the destination, or do they just like the pampering? I mean, I went to Cuba, and I sat on the beach for about 3 days, and I was bored silly. Anyway, I went to Havana, and I just had a walk round there. Oh, and it's the architecture there and the culture, second to none. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, half of these people haven't got a penny. They haven't got a penny. And I ended up giving all my clothes away. Felt that sorry for these guys. I'd just given them, you know, 4 pair of shorts and about 5 t-shirts. They loved it. You thought I'd give them the Royal Crown Jewels or something. Brilliant, you know. And it opens your eyes to see what people, you don't really need a lot to live, you've just got to be comfortable. And this is comfort to me. It's absolutely superb. I've walked it here today, it's not even half a mile from my house this. But it's heaven, absolute heaven. As I say, I used to do a load of fell walking and be up on the tops. Oh, that is beautiful, absolutely. Another beautiful, beautiful place. We've got it here in this country, we've got it. And you know, when I walked the Pembrokeshire Coastal Path last year, I've done half of it, I'm going to do the other half. You know, I just used to camp out on the tops and I'd be looking out to sea, watching it, and I thought, see, this is it. Absolutely out of this world, this is it. Superb, you know. This is pure chill out for me, pure chill out. You know, I'd love to meet a load of you lads and have a good laugh, and you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to go out with a few of you who are very, very knowledgeable about the woods and what woods to use for this, and I watch him as well, that Peter Marzazan I think he's called, and his knowledge it bemuses me, he's brilliant. You know, he'll stop and he'll say, this is this plant and this is that plant. You know, I wouldn't know nothing like that, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to give it a go anyway, you know. I'm like that, mate. If I want to learn something, it like buzzes in my head, I've got to learn, and I do, you know. I do learn it in the end, but I'm in no rush to learn this. I think that's the beauty of it. I don't care if it takes 10 years, 20 years, I'm not bothered. If I live that long, I hope, but I'm not bothered, I just like being out. I've done camping all my life. I was in the Scouts from 11. But, you know, that Peter, when he picks his wild edibles, they call it, superb. You know, I love to go out with people like that and learn off them, get their knowledge. Superb. I hope to meet you all, lads. Have a good laugh and good chat behind on the fire. Not on the fire. Round the fire. You know, I'll travel anywhere, me, if I enjoy what I do. Love it. Absolutely love it. We'll have to get together. Get a good group going and learn off each other. I mean, probably won't learn much off me at the moment, but don't care, I just want to be out here. Get out here and just enjoy ourselves. I'm out here all the time. This is my local wood, and there's another one about 3 miles away from me. They're the two I usually use. I put a search in Google, visit woods, and from my postcode, within 10 miles, there's 151 woods. God. You know, I'm just very lucky. Just lucky where I am. Right on the Peak District. Kinder Scouts only about 4 miles away. In the summer, I'm up at 4 me, I just take a dead light pack and I walk up to that Kinder Scout, and I usually sit where they call Kinder Downfall, and I just sit there for hours watching the people, talking to people, and then I come back and I walk it straight from the house. Love it. About a 10-mile trip, because I do a bit more while I'm up there. There's another good park round here, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, just off the Snake Pass. I have to drive up to that, it's about 6 miles away there. Just off the Snake Pass is an old B29, I think it's a B29, bomber called, I think it was called Underexposed. Very sad really, because I think 13 crew people died on it. But a lot of it's still there, you know. They have a big memorial. I think they were all Americans. They were flying over they were dropping mail off, and they hit fog. And if you ever go up, or if anyone's ever been up, they nearly made it. Another 10 metres, 20 metres higher, they would have cleared it. But sadly, you know, 13 crew members died, but a lot of the wreckage is still there, and it's only 2.5 miles from where you park. You know, that's a good walk. You're right on the Pennine Way path. That is virtually part, well, it is part of the Pennine Way path. That starts in Edale and then goes all the way up to Scotland. Keep saying I'll do it, but I've not done it yet. Next one, I want to go back to Pembroke and do that, but I've got into this now, so if it takes next year, the year after, I'm not bothered, just do it whenever. Another one I want to do is the southwest coast, but I'll probably do that in 100-mile stages over 10 years or whatever. Say I work out me when I'm walking, because I stop more than I walk for a chat and a brew, and so I do 10 miles a day. I mean, a good walker can do 50. I've done 15 mile a day. I used to base it on 15 mile a day when I was younger, but I've chilled out now. I just look for the scenery, listen to things, talk to people, you know. So I base it on 10 mile a day, me. Less if I want, I'm not bothered. So I want to do that southwest coast path. Do it over, if it takes 20 years, I'm not bothered. Do 10 mile a day, do 10 days, 100 miles. I think it's about 680 miles roundabouts. So it takes you 7 years.